Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penvellyn, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss, and good luck.
Dirt at night.
Nancy. Who's there? Hello? There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now.
No.
But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Alright. Neato. Ooh. This is, let's call the lady who owns the house. Just because it's a good thing to do.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew. I just arrived at Blackmoor Manor. Why don't you give me a call when you get the chance? Bye.
Alright. She didn't answer. Let's call Ned.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
Alright, cool. Let's take a look around the room. That's gonna be important right there. Right. Oh, sweet, Newton balls. Okay. And animals. I told you it was gonna be important. Okay. What else is there? The suitcase. Previous games, this is have a journal in it.
I wonder what goes there.
Probably a key of sorts. Okay.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
Or, you know, a telescope, probably. That seems more likely. Ooh. This is... right? Yeah. No, probably not. Why is this... email? Ooh. A hearty congratulations. Congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbor, Mr. Bergdorf, install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Hopefully our unselfish act of kindness will help him forget all those petunias we trampled while chasing flyballs into his yard, and will compel him to invite us over once in a while. Like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case, Frank and Joe. Ooh. Hi, bye from Beth and George. Well, you're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully this will be the year Bess and I win the regatta instead of the snobby Maxwell twins. Bess thinks they should be disqualified for being too tan and setting a bad example for the younger campers when it comes to skincare. But I don't think the camp director is going to buy it. Anyway, no digital devices allowed, so cheerio, and we'll talk to you when we get back, George and Bess. No email service abroad. Okay. Well, that sucks. What can I... Ooh. Built in the 12th century. Oldest residents of New England, Randolph and his descendants. The name Penvillin. The Penvillins have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. Abandoned in 1650. After witchcraft. Okay. 1750, they moved back in and re-established themselves. Neato. Why stars seem to move? I mean, it's because the Earth moves, right? Zodiac. Oh, I'm really good with the Zodiac. Somewhat. Not really. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look where we're at.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want, then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Alright, let's go find that lady. Wait. Okay. Note to
I'm
self,
finished with that.
done. Okay, let's go find Mrs. Drake. Why does this have a thing? I don't like it when it pops up with notifications. I really like the plant house. It's pretty. I want one. It'd be cool to have a plant house.
A carnivorous plant. Cool.
Glad we had that talk.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Alright, so... I kinda wanna know who else is staying
Is anyone
here, so
else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The Penvillans have always been self-reliant. We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells. Now, we do have two other house guests. Our Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvillan family history in the library, and Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Alright, oh. What's
Do
wrong
you
with
know
Linda?
what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
Alright, but...
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Goodbye.
Run along.
Alright. What do we have here?
Do you have allergies, Mrs. Drake?
Oh, yes. Hay fever. Although I'm not at all sure what's worse. My allergies or that medication. It makes me feel as if I'm about to float right out of my shoes.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Let's take a look.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Are those dreadful spider mites gone? Or is it time for another bite?
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't work.